What is going on, everybody? How is everybody doing today? Welcome back here today to the third installment of the Ultimate Rebuilding series here on NBA 2K24. Thank you all that have showed support on the first two episodes. A lot of you guys in the comments were requesting me to use the New Jersey Nets for the next 3 seasons, and we're going to be doing that today, building around Reggie Miller. A lot of you guys also mentioned the Hornets or the Heat, which are 2 expansion teams, so we could do that going forward, and there's also going to be some other expansion teams down the line as well. Some people in the comments were also keep mentioning that Patrick Ewing's height was off, so I made him back to 7 foot. And yeah, we're going to be going into the 1989 offseason today. The draft class consists of Glenn Rice, Tim Hardaway, Shawn Kemp, Sean Elliott, and some others as well. Here on the Nets team, we do have Adrian Dantley, who is kind of a Jazz legend, you would say, for sure. He's spent 3 years here in New Jersey. He will be a free agent, so we got to make a big decision on him. We do have Ralph Sampson, who we had in the Clippers episode, and he spent the last 2 years there. Now he's signed with the Nets. He's 28 years old and is a very good center. We have Reggie Miller, who balled out as a rookie, but kind of took a step back in year 2, so we're going to hope to keep that Hall of Fame career chugging along into years 3, 4, and 5 for today's video. We got Darryl Dawkins there, 32 years old, 2 years left on his deal, could be a trade candidate. Darwin Cook, 8 points, 7.8 assists last year, good facilitator, good ball stealer, but boy, can he not hit a shot to save his life. We got Charles Smith, who's 23 years old. He was selected 8th overall last year. Robert Reed, it kind of drops off there, 33 years old, 72 overall. Bob Hanson, Richie McKinney, William Green, Lester Ramsey, Chris Dudley, Theo Harper, and Winston Bennett. For the 1989 retirements, we see George Durbin, the Iceman, could not win it with the Houston Rockets in episode 2. That is the team we controlled. We also have Cedric Maxwell retiring as well. Just kind of a quick recap for the first 6 seasons of this video. Basically, it's been all Boston and LA. Philadelphia did win it in 1987. We lost back-to-back years in the last episode with the Houston Rockets in 7 games. I was so pissed. Here have been the MVPs in this video. Johnson won 4 in a row on 2 different teams. Then it was Hakeem Olajuwon and then David Robinson. The Rookie of the Years have been pretty good as well. Ralph Sampson, Hakeem Olajuwon, Karl Malone, Kenny Walker, David Robinson, and Mitch Richmond. Here have been the 6th Man of the Years. Depoys as well. It's been all Hakeem Olajuwon, basically. We do have the Iceman going into the Hall of Fame. Jersey retirements, gets his jersey retired by the Spurs, played 12 years there. And then let's see some historic changes. So, yeah, we got 2 new expansion teams, the Orlando Magic and the Minnesota Timberwolves. The Heat, Hornets, Knicks will have floors changed. Same with the Lakers. The Spurs and Knicks will also have their logo and uniforms changed as well, which is pretty cool. So yeah, we got 2 new expansion teams entering the NBA. So we're going to have to go and possibly lose a player in the expansion draft. There were still 2 divisions at the time. So we're going to have the Heat in our division with the Knicks, Celtics, Bullets, and Sixers, which was the only division at the time to still only have 6 teams. So the Orlando Magic joined the Midwest division, which was kind of shocking. And so did the Minnesota Timberwolves. So yeah, here are the correct division alignments here with the Magic in the West. Now it's the draft lottery time. The Nets weren't great last year. They had the 6th projected pick. Let's hope that we can maybe get lucky in the lottery, maybe add Glenn Rice or Shawn Kemp to this team, which would be pretty huge. Are we going to fall to the 7th overall pick? No, that is the LA Lakers, so it looks like the Milwaukee Bucks moved up. I don't think we would stay at 6, so I don't know if this means we're going to be in the top 4. Are we going to be at 5? I think maybe there's a good chance. Yep, we are in the top 4. Would you look at that? All right, come on, let's get lucky. Here are the Minnesota Timberwolves, an expansion team. They get the 4th pick. Magic there at 5. 3 is going to be the LA Clippers. Wait, all right, I hope I'm not tripping here. But are we going to get either pick 2 or pick 1? Pick 2 is going to go to the New Jersey Nets. Okay, so I wasn't tripping. We did get lucky in the lottery. That's what I'm talking about. We don't have any other teams' first-round picks. Suns have 2 first-round picks, as well as the Bullets. Or, excuse me, no, the Bullets don't have their first-round pick. That goes to Phoenix, and the Bullets do get the Cavs pick. So the Cavs don't have a first-round pick here. But yeah, we got lucky. What a start to the episode. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. We currently have an opening as our head coach. So I'm going to look to get Josh Ball. I don't know if he's going to sign with us because we can't really offer him a lot of money, but we get him. So we are here at protected players. Do I want to keep Charles Smith, who's 24, or would I rather let him walk for like Darryl Dawkins, save some money? Darwin Cook we could let walk as well. You know what? I'm going to choose Charles Smith over Darwin Cook. We're going to let him walk. So I guess Adrian Dantley's under contract. Does he have an option if he's making $0, but we can keep him? I'm not really sure. Maybe you have to have like a minimum amount of players here. Like Denver's got like their whole team kind of locked up. So let's just advance through that. The expansion draft time. Minnesota Timberwolves, Orlando Magic. Darwin Cook's the #1 overall pick. Okay, well, would you look at that? John Contract there. #2, Ricky Pierce. We had him on the Clippers team, I believe, back in the day. He goes #3. Rod Strickland goes number 3.1. 4.1 is Horace Grant. I feel like the Heat and Hornets definitely had a better pool of players. Vinny Del Negro goes with like one of the final picks in the draft. Ricky Pierce, I can't see their stats at the moment. So yeah, we're going to exit that. NBA draft time. Now, if we take a look at the mock drafts, we can see that we're either going to end up with Tim Hardaway Jr., maybe a new point guard, Shawn Kemp, or Glenn Rice. The Milwaukee Bucks #1 overall pick is Tim Hardaway. Okay, he goes #1. Now I got to make the decision between Glenn Rice or Shawn Kemp. We could obviously trade the pick if we wanted to. I really don't like any of the offers I got, so I'm going to select a player. And it's, would I rather have Shawn Kemp or would I rather have Glenn Rice? And if we keep Dantley, I may go with Shawn Kemp here over Glenn Rice. 3 years younger, a more weaker position at the NBA level of power forward, at least at this time. So I'm going to go Shawn Kemp out of Trinity Valley. And then number 3 is going to be Will Paul. Okay, out of Cincinnati. 4 is Glenn Rice. In the second round, we are going to select Kenny Payne, another power forward. And Glenn Rice, yeah, ended up going number 4 to Minnesota. So they start off their expansion team with a very nice selection there. Cliff Robinson goes 12 to the Suns. I feel like that's kind of a steal. So let's sign both our power forwards. Payne's a 70, Kemp's a 78. Team player options. Okay, so Dantley had a player option. He declines it. We're picking up Reggie Miller's team option, obviously. Magic Johnson is a free agent. Is he going to be on his 3rd team in this video? I'm not going to give anybody the qualifying offer, and I meant in this series. So yeah, Larry Bird's a free agent at 32. Magic Johnson, we unfortunately don't have that type of money to sign him. So we could have looked to bring back Adrian Dantley, because right now we do need to fill out some roster spots. We are definitely chilling at the power forward spot. We're fine at center, but everything else we do need. And obviously shooting guard is fine as well. So like Terry Porter Jr., I would, or excuse me, just Porter, I would like to pick up. I feel like whatever I offered, though, he would get matched. Because if I offer Adrian Dantley all that money, I'm basically screwed. Like, I'd rather give Xavier McDaniel a deal, but he's restricted as well. Damn, all the guys I want are basically restricted. Because if I sign Dantley, I only have $700K left. So let's see. Could I maybe lock up Terry Porter on a 3-year deal? Dantley hasn't got an offer yet, so I'm okay kind of risking that. So let's see. Do the Blazers, or no, the Pacers, do they match it on Porter? They do. All right, so you know what? I'm just going to lock up Adrian Dantley on a 4-year deal, probably, maybe 3-year deal. I don't know if he has any other realistic offers out there at the moment. The Nets, okay, are #1, Mavericks are #2, and we do bring back Adrian Dantley. So we're going to bring in Spud Webb to be our starting point guard. Yeah, now I kind of wish I kept the point guard originally. And we also offered Harvey Hubbard and Roy White contracts as well, and we don't get Harvey Hubbard. Nice. He ends up signing with the Cavs. Do we get White and Webb? We do. Yeah, our point guard depth this year is going to be brutal, man. This team did not have a lot of depth. And obviously, we're right up there at the cap. All right, so player progression, Ralph Sampson, 87. Adrian Dantley regresses a little bit. He could end up getting moved at this year's deadline. We will see. But Charles Smith is up to an 81, so maybe I should have taken... I should have really tried to land Tim Hardaway. Yeah. Or at least landed Glenn Rice and then signed a point guard. I mean, I also wouldn't mind being bad because in the 1990 draft, Gary Payton is here. We could pair him up with Shawn Kemp, who's a completely cool guy off the court, does not get into any law issues. All right, I'm going to try to trade away Daryl Dawkins, who's currently our backup center at 32 years old, and Roy White, who we just signed in the offseason, for Terry Porter, who I tried signing originally. They say no, not even close. What about if I gave you 2 second, or at least 2 second-round picks as well? They still say no. You know what? I'm willing to dip into like the toes of my future first-round picks. 1993 first-rounder. This would make us much better. Okay, I needed to do that. Because now we're going to have a Terry Porter, Reggie Miller, Adrian Dantley, Charles Smith, Ralph Sampson starting 5. That's really good. Our bench is definitely weak, though. Like Horace Vaughn, after like Shawn Kemp gets weak. We'll have Spud Webb, and then who's going to be the backup center? It might be Kenny Payne, honestly. And like Shawn Kemp can get those minutes as well. So like Kenny Payne will get 13, 16 to Webb. We'll probably do like 17 to Horace Vaughn, maybe 30 to Shawn Kemp as a rookie. Actually, no, he'll probably get like 27 minutes a night. Yeah, we'll do something like this. I want to play Dantley 33. I would like to play Reggie Miller 35 and Porter 32. System proficiency, we're going to go to balance, which is going to be 3.5 stars. I feel like we could be pretty good this year. All right, first game of the season, going up against MJ and the Clippers. Let's see if we can beat them on the road, and we end up beating them. Webb gets a minor injury by 26. MJ had 37. I hope he can kind of turn his career around because it's kind of gotten a little stagnant there in LA. And Reggie Miller goes up against them and drops 32. Adrian Dantley with 24. 8 assists from Terry Porter. 12 rebounds for Ralph Sampson. 6 assists off the bench from Spud Webb. That's what I'm talking about. Going up against Karl Malone and the Atlanta Hawks, and we win in a nice defensive battle, 96-94. 13 assists for Terry Porter, 7 assists for Reggie Miller, 29 for Adrian Dantley, points-wise. Now we got a road game against a new NBA team, basically in the Charlotte Hornets. We beat him by 1. Bernard King at 26 was not enough because Reggie Miller and Ralph Sampson combined for 53. Terry Porter is averaging almost 12 assists throughout the first 3 games. Road game against the 0-2 Denver Nuggets, and we end up beating them by 6. 28 for Reggie Miller, 21 for Terry Porter, double-doubles for Ralph Sampson and Shawn Kemp. Home game here against the Warriors, in which we win by 8. Wow, we are off to a fantastic start this season. 5-0. Can we make it 6-0? Yes, we can. But then Charles Smith breaks his left leg. He's out 6 to 8 weeks. So yeah, that's basically Shawn Kemp's music. He's going to start. Kenny Payne's going to probably be the backup 4. And we'll have like Tom Tucker get like 17 minutes a night, or Spud Webb will get 17. So we just beat Philly, who has won a championship in this series. Reggie Miller had 30. But yeah, are we going to lose our first game? We do. 14 points. Reggie Miller is averaging 27 to start the year, but yeah, we do lose to the Hornets. All right, so we are here at the trade deadline. We are 31-11 at the moment. Currently, I also mentioned, this is Derek Coleman, Mohamed Abdul-Rauf's class as well, Antonio Davis. So there's some solid prospects, but yeah, we are killing it. And hopefully, in the first 2 episodes with the Clippers and the Rockets, we definitely struggled in year 1, and the team wasn't a title contender. We have 3 years to be title contenders, which is very nice, and I'm so happy I did the Daryl Dawkins trade, or whoever I traded for Terry Porter. The Rockets are the 1 seed in the West. The Clippers, oh no, are pretty bad with Michael Jordan, unless he got hurt. MJ's averaging 21 points this year. Wow. Magic Johnson also re-signed, or went back to the Lakers. He spent 3 years in Utah. And Larry Bird ended up going to Milwaukee. So yeah, Boston is pretty bad now. But yeah, we are the 1 seed in the Eastern Conference. Reggie Miller is averaging 23.5 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, 47 from 3, 89 from the line, a 65% true shooting percentage. Adrian Dantley has been a good number 2, can't lie. Ralph Sampson, 15 and 11, 2.1 blocks a night. It's nice he's under contract for the next 2 years. Porter, 9.9 assists and shooting 40% from 3. Shawn Kemp has been a solid rookie for us so far. I think Charles Smith, I'm debating if he's going to be the one that I would want to move right now, because he is a free agent, I believe, at the end of the year. And no, he does have a team option. Oh, no, we're chilling. Yeah, he's under contract. Okay. Nah, we're good. Because I'm like, oh, do we trade him and then go with Shawn Kemp as the power forward for the future, which we could eventually still do, but I don't think we're going to do that right now. Magic Johnson, front runner for MVP. Reggie Miller is there at number 4. Then you have Robinson, Hakeem, and Malone also there in the top 5. Vlade Divac, number 1 for Rookie of the Year. Shawn Kemp is number 4. No Tim Hardaway. We got Danny Reed, top of 6 men of the year, then Scott Skiles. We got Tony Campbell, Darnell Valentine, and Dale Ellis. Hakeem, David Robinson, Patrick Ewing, Ralph Sampson of our team, and Scottie Pippen, all there for Depoy. Rod Strickland, it's all guys of the expansion teams. Rod Strickland's top for most improved. We are not going to be making any trades at the deadline, and hope that we can continue to be one of the better teams in the NBA in the second half of the year. And right as we pass the deadline, Adrian Dantley, severe ankle sprain. He's out 4 to 6 weeks. All right, Reggie Miller, I need you to step up again. So Magic Johnson just wins another MVP. Vlade Divac, Rookie of the Year. He also, back to Magic Johnson, could be the best player of all time, since he's not going to be retiring early. Douglas Houston is your 6th man of the year in Indiana. Akeem Olajuwon wins Depoy. Rod Strickland, most improved. Joe Mitchell of the Houston Rockets, the team we built, is your Coach of the Year. And we get Executive of the Year. Let's go. Karen Kemp is his name. All-NBA first team, Magic Johnson, Clyde Drexler, Larry Bird, Scottie Pippen, and David Robinson. Man, that 1987 draft class is really good with Robinson and Pippen. Mark Price, former Rocket. There we go. We drafted him in 1986 on that team. He joins All-NBA second team with Isaiah Thomas, Mark Aguirre, James Worthy, and Akeem Olajuwon. Third team, you got John Stockton, Reggie Miller, Karl Malone, Dominique Wilkins, and Brad Daughtry. And yeah, Reggie Miller also in the 1987 class. That is just a loaded top 3 with Pippen, Robinson, and Reggie Miller. We get Ralph Sampson on all defensive first team. That's what I'm talking about. Shawn Kemp on all rookie first team. How'd Hardaway do? Pretty good. They have Larry Bird and Hardaway now. I'm sure they probably made the playoffs. No, they didn't. We're taking on Chicago in round 1 with Mark Jackson, one of the better facilitators of all time, but not really right now. Terry Cummings, Reggie Deuce, I always butcher his name, Derek McKay, and then you have Akeem Olajuwon. Yeah, so we got to go up against Akeem, part of the 8-seeded Bulls. So the Bucks with Larry Bird and Tim Hardaway, the number 1 overall pick, end up winning 34 games. The Jazz, with no Magic Johnson, were by far the worst team in the league. Wow. They do have a young Doc. He's 28. I wouldn't say really young anymore. But here were the player stats this year, with Reggie Miller leading the way, followed by Adrian Dantley, Ralph Sampson, Terry Porter, Shawn Kemp, and then there's Charles Smith, Horace Vaughn, Spud Webb, and Kenny Payne. Rebounds per game, you got Ralph Sampson up there in number 1, no surprise. Then there's Shawn Kemp, and then Terry Porter, assists per game, 9.7, which is great. We had 3 guys above 4, which is nice after him, and Spud Webb, Adrian Dantley, and Reggie Miller. Porter led the team in steals steals, and then Sampson in blocks. If we take a look at the league leaders from the NBA, Mark Aguirre led the league in scoring for the Detroit Pistons, then Magic Johnson, Mitch Richmond for the Suns, Larry Bird for the Celtics, and then Clyde Drexler. Rebounds per game, Akeem Olajuwon, 14.5, then Brad Daughtry, David Robinson, Bill Laimbeer, and then Ralph Sampson of the New Jersey Nets. Assists per game, Mark Price, 11.1. Him and David Robinson on the same team is sick. Larry Drew, number 2. Terry Porter of our Nets, number 3. Magic Johnson 4, Bogues 5. And we're taking on the Chicago Bulls in round 1. I do kind of want to mess with the rotation a little bit. I was giving Alton Norris minutes over Kenny Payne down the stretch. Probably go like 15 to each of him and Webb. We'll probably go like 17 to Horace Vaughn. And then we're going to go 27 to Shawn Kemp. Good player, for sure. I think Charles Smith can get 30 minutes a night. Let's go 35 to Ralph Sampson, 35 to Dantley, maybe 33 to Porter. I got to get more minutes. Maybe 28, 34... 32. Yeah, I want to go 37 to Reggie Miller. He's our top guy. System proficiency, 3.5 star balance. Game 1 against Akeem Olajuwon. We do win. Nice. By 22 points. Adrian Dantley with 26. Reggie Miller with 23 and 7. 12 assists for Terry Porter. Game 3 is going to go to the Chicago Bulls. They won by 20. Reggie Miller had 30. 16 assists for Terry Porter. Game 3 goes to the New Jersey Nets. We end up winning by 19. Akeem Olajuwon had 29 and 16. We do end up getting 56 out of Reggie Miller and Adrian Dantley. 11 assists for Terry Porter. Let's go 3-1 in advance. There we go. It's still best of 5. We win by 6. Oh my goodness. I know we had 4 turnovers, but 24, 15, 2, 5 steals, 7 blocks. It's one of the craziest stat lines I've seen. And we're going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers in round 2, who do have Dominique Wilkins. They have Marcus Johnson, Cliff Robinson, Jeff Rule, and Cliff Robinson from the 79 draft class. Was there 2 Cliff Robinsons all the time? I'm not sure why there was another one in that draft class. You got Muggsy Bogues off the bench. You have the Knicks versus Hawks. You have Karl Malone on the Hawks going up against Sidney Moncrief of the New York Knicks. You have the Lakers with Magic Johnson again going up against a good Suns team. Yeah, it's pretty much Johnson and Worthy. Maurice Cheeks, Mitch Richmond, and Scottie Pippen. Yeah, there's this Cliff Robinson. I'm confused. Okay, yeah, this should be Clifford Robinson. That makes sense. And then there's Cliff Robinson, which is the better one that we just saw. Okay, good. I'm glad there's no duplicates there. Larry Nance coming off the bench. And then you have our Rockets from last episode, who signed Charles Barkley. Okay, well, that's kind of incredible. They signed Charles Barkley, and then they're going up against the Kings. So, yeah, I feel like the Rockets are definitely the best team in the league. We beat the Nets by 26 in Game 1. Reggie Miller with 42 and 7, 13 assists for Terry Porter. Game 2, Alton Norris sprains his left toe. He's out 1 to 2 weeks, which is fine. We're going to throw Kenny Payne in there. Let's see what happens here in game number 2, in which we do end up losing by just 2 points. Okay. Cliff Robinson at 35, Reggie Miller with 33. Game 3 goes to the New Jersey Nets. Boom, we end up winning by 17. Reggie Miller with 36, 7, and 6. 15 assists for Terry Porter. Game 4 goes to the Nets. We end up winning by 11. Dantley with 24, Miller with 23, Sampson with 12. 15 assists for Terry Porter, and let's win in 5. Boom, there we go. We're in the conference finals. We win by 2 touchdowns. Terry Porter with 12 assists, 33 points for Reggie Miller. And yeah, Ruland and Robinson is a good front court, but it did not matter. Who are we taking on? The Nets or excuse me, the Knicks or the Hawks? Battle of New York would have been cool, or not New York because we're not in Brooklyn yet. But yeah, we're going up against the Hawks. Lakers, Rockets. That's going to be a good one. Here we go. Game 1 against the Atlanta Hawks. We are fully healthy. They got Karl Malone, Del Curry, Byron Scott, Winston Garland, Herb Williams. Let's see what happens here. Game 1, we end up winning by 21 points. Reggie Miller with 31. Adrian Dantley flirted with the triple-double. Double-double for Sampson. Porter almost had a double-double. Game number 2, we lose by 10 points. Dantley had 17. Reggie Miller shot 4 for 14. That's brutal. Karl Malone had a triple-double. Game number 3, Alton Norris is back. We end up winning by 3 points. Reggie Miller with 31. Terry Porter with 28. Here we go. Game number 4. We end up winning. We're up 3-1 as Adrian Dantley had 37 points in 28 minutes because he fouled out. Oh my God. That's probably why I didn't want to trade him, because he's that good. I mean, I'm not giving myself credit for that, knowing he was going to put up 37 in Game 4 to put us up 3-1 of the Eastern Conference Finals. We win in 5. Let's go. We're in the NBA Finals in year 1. Reggie Miller with 31. Sampson and Porter with double-doubles. Are we taking on the Houston Rockets or the LA Lakers? Oh my God. I'd be so pissed. The Houston Rockets blow a 3-1 lead. I'm honestly pissed for them. And here we go. Nets, Lakers, NBA Finals. Oh, is Magic Johnson going to beat me again? Well, he beat me in the playoffs when we were the Clippers. But we win game 1. Oh my God, let's go. We end up blowing them out as well. Terry Porter with a double-double. Double-double for Sampson. Dantley and Miller are just an elite combo together. Dantley gets a bruised right hip, but he can play through it as we end up winning game 2 by 24 points. That is what I'm talking about, man. 3 blocks for Shawn Kemp. 2 for Payne. 2 for Charles Smith. Are we going to go up 3-0? Oh my goodness. We are dominating the playoffs. Hell yeah. This would be my first championship. I mean, I'm not going to go too cocky because the Rockets have a sick team and they just blew a 3-1 lead to the Lakers. But if we can win my first championship, it would be nice. After what happened in episode 2, are we going to come back here in the third and make it a competitive game? Let's go. It's 89-89. We're down by 6. Down by 4 with 2 minutes to go. Let's try it. All right, so we need to stop. Reggie Miller only has 9 points in here. What sorcery is this? So, oh no, they got to the rim. Please miss that. No, we're down by 6. All right, we got Adrian Dantley. We got Reggie Miller coming over for some screens. No, I butchered that. I was like, I've never taken a shot with Reggie Miller because he's not even in 2K. Oh, that would have been so huge. That would have made it a 3-point game. I don't know why I'm doing that. I'm really just being kind of risky here because we're up 3-0. So I'm like, you know what? I'd choke it. It's not the end of the world. But then watch this be the start of me blowing a 3-0 lead. Adrian Dantley, a perimeter D, guarding Magic Johnson. If he scores here, we're screwed. Come on. Oh, my God. He still got that to go even though Kemp almost blocked it. All right, same play for Reggie Miller. Oh, I'm not going to get open this time around. Reggie Miller for 3 again. Oh, my God. I miss it. All right. Maybe I shouldn't hop into these games, unfortunately. Just missing 2 straight threes hurts, and obviously they scored both possessions, and Terry Porter gets beat by Magic Johnson. I mean, that's like a 5-inch height difference. Kind of screwed from the start there. Kicked that out to Charles Smith. I think we got Dantley coming over a screen here. Just not working out, or we're supposed to go to Dantley in the post. He should be able to get this to go. He's got, I think, a smaller defender on him. He goes up with the right hand. That was too easy. 8 points, 64 seconds left. It's going to be tough to come back from. Unless we can kind of keep baiting them. Like, if he's going to... Oh, no. If they're going to hit everything, we're screwed. All right, well, we lost that game. Please don't lose at home here. And if we're only up 3-2, oh, my goodness. Would I just never be able to win a... Oh, okay. All right. We're currently up by 3. Good game here. Reggie Miller playing much better than he did in game number 4. Please don't choke this. Up, down by 2. Down by 3. Oh, my God. Down by 6. We're down by 6 again. Okay, we came back. Down by 1. Tied game 112-112. Let's watch this one unfold. All right, so we're tied 112 apiece. We have the ball. We got Tucker in instead of Terry Porter. Not sure if I'm a fan of that. All right, I don't know why Tucker's got the ball here. This is not what we want. We got 13 on the shot clock. Dude, kick it to somebody else. Is Reggie Miller on the floor? I can't tell. Adrian Dantley has the ball. No, Terry Porter's on the floor, but no Reggie Miller. I don't know if he fouled out. Sampson with the left hand. Huge. Ralph Sampson, let's go. That is a huge bucket. Reggie Miller has not fouled. Oh, no, he did foul out. Oh, Reggie Miller's got 6 fouls. Sampson and Dantley both have 5 as well. This has been the Shawn Kemp game. Oh, boy, they're just... Oh, my God. We're going to drop this game, aren't we? Magic Johnson in the post with Terry Porter. Yes! What a block by Ralph Sampson. Great help D there. Dantley, come on. Score, spin, move, goal with the left. No! Oh, I would have jumped out of my seat. That would have been electric. Oh, Magic Johnson is just so much taller than Terry Porter. And they pull the layup. All right, let's go. We're still all right, man. We're up by 2. 90 seconds to go. Adrian Dantley, you could slow it down, you know. Just relax. They're going to kick it to Smith. Inside Charles Smith's right hand. It's good. Up by 4 here. We are chilling. Sampson, you got to help here. Magic Johnson, fade away with the left hand. What? How do you hit that shot? I know, like, Kareem can hit that shot, but even how? You're like 20 feet. You're going with the post hook. All right, well, up by 2. Sampson kicks it to Dantley inside. Dantley's trying to make something out of nothing, and he hits it. Adrian Dantley. That's a veteran move right there. Up by 4. Terry Porter with the steal. He kicks it up to Ted Tucker. I forgot his name. And he takes a wild shot. Bricks it. But Terry Porter is right there. Cleanup crew. We are at home. Up 6. 45 seconds to go. Ralph Sampson with the block. Let's go. And that should be the dagger as we're already up by 8. And Terry Porter is going to knock down 2 free throws, and we should be winning the 1990 NBA championship. All right, we did it. We are going to win the 1990 championship. Let's go, man. Let's go in year 1, too. So we're playing with house money. We're going to try to three-peat in this video and build a dynasty with the New Jersey Nets, but that feels good. After not winning it with the Clippers in the first episode, not winning it with the Rockets in the second episode, but here we are winning it with the New Jersey Nets in the first season of the third episode. I assume Reggie Miller is going to get Finals MVP, a player that never won it before in real life. Oh my God. Nope, it's not him. It's Adrian Dantley. He gets Finals MVP. Okay. No, wait, it's Terry Porter. I'm dumb. It's Terry Porter, not Adrian Dantley. Wow. We traded for eventual Finals MVP in the beginning of the year. He averaged 14 and 11 and had elite efficiency. I'm surprised that got Finals MVP. Reggie Miller averaged 27.5 points in the playoffs, 22.5 in the finals. Wow. All right, well, yeah, that feels good. So yeah, playing with house money at this point. Will be free retires, so does David Thompson. Mike Dunleavy, okay. He's retiring, staff retirements. Nobody I'm too familiar with. Jersey retirements, Walter Davis by the Suns and Jamal Wilkes by the Lakers. Both have spent more than 10 plus years with those two teams. Historic changes. So now there is a weighted lottery system where the lowest odds is at 1% chance or 1 chance at winning the lottery, and highest chances is equal to the number of teams in the lottery. So yeah, 1 chance, not 1%. Any new teams? Nope, but we got some uniform changes as well, which is cool. We're kind of going into a new era. The Nets get this logo. Honestly, I kind of like the old logo better. You can see the logo in the top right. For the draft lottery here in 1990, the Jazz with no Magic Johnson projected at number 1. The Bullets, oh my God, I'm sorry, Clippers. I'm sorry. I traded that pick definitely for them, I think. Oh, man. Not going to realize in 1990 they were going to be the second worst team in the league. With Michael Jordan, though. With Michael Jordan, 11th pick is the Philadelphia 76ers. Oh, my God. And they don't even get to keep the number 1 overall pick. That is brutal. We do have our first round pick at number 27. Everybody else gets to keep their pick. And I mean, the 1991 draft isn't much better. I would say like Dikembe Mutombo's in it, Larry Johnson, but like I'd rather have Gary Payton out of all those guys. I'm debating if I should move Adrian Dantley this offseason before he starts to regress. I mean, I could trade him for the number 1 overall pick. I would have done that if I didn't get Terry Porter to get Gary Payton on this team. So with the number 1 overall pick, Derek Coleman, wow, goes to the Bullets. So they pass on Gary Payton. Mohamed Abdul-Rauf goes number 2. The Jazz at 3 land Gary Payton in their laps. Well, that's amazing. They got unlucky in the lottery, and then they still end up with Gary Payton. That's pretty nice. With our first round pick, we were going to go with Eldon Campbell, who was the last first round pick originally by the Lakers in this class. And then we got Wes Miles there in the second. He's a 50 overall, so I will not be signing him. But yeah, we could see that Gary Payton's an 81 overall at the age of 21. You got Derek Coleman, 23 years old, coming into the NBA. That is kind of crazy. So Reggie Miller, Charles Smith, Kenny Payne, all welcome back. Dominique Wilkins is a free agent. All right, would you look at that? We are going to give Alton Norris the qualifying offer, Spud Webb as well. So yeah, it's not like we have really much cap space this offseason. I may try to get like Wayne Cooper, who is a veteran, Damian Elliott as well. I'd like to bring back Spud Webb also. I think he's actually a pretty solid point guard to be off the bench behind Terry Porter. I think a big thing for us last year too was that we stayed relatively healthy. And I may try to do this. I may try to trade Adrian Dantley to the San Antonio Spurs for Xavier McDaniel. Dantley's better, but he's 7 years older. I don't know if the Spurs would agree to this straight up. They're not interested. Only so many second round picks I could throw in. Okay, 1 got it done. So we trade away Adrian Dantley. I know it's kind of risky to do, but McDaniel is still going to be a good player, and we still have a really good team. We also have a $1.15 million trade exception, and that's actually massive for like this day and age, as Brad Daughtry goes back to the Dallas Mavericks. Dominique Wilkins goes to the Houston Rockets. Wait, I guess they're going to lose Mark Price, but now they have Dominique Wilkins and David Robinson, which is kind of sick. Clark Kellogg leaves Houston to go to Miami, so that's how they got some money as well. Cliff Robertson goes to the New York Knicks. Chuck Person goes to the San Antonio Spurs. And we can see that Reggie Miller barely goes up. Shawn Kemp's up to an 81 overall. Damn, Charles Smith just broke his right leg in the summer league. He might miss the start of the season. All right, yeah, the bench is not going to be good this year, unfortunately. At least Charles Smith will come back, so at least we'll have something there. But yeah, we're definitely going to have to rely heavily on our starting 5. We'll have Wayne Cooper, Spud Webb, Andre Thompson, and Kenny Payne off the bench. Smith should be back. Oh, very soon. He is day-to-day, which is nice. First game of the season's at home against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Hopefully, we don't get a championship hangover. Xavier McDaniel, 31-12, 2-1 in his New Jersey Net debut. And boom, Charles Smith is back already. Xavier McDaniel, high left ankle sprain. He's out 2 to 4 weeks. All right, Shawn Kemp just got an ankle injury. He's going to be fine in 1 to 2 weeks. But yeah, basically throughout this season so far, we are 16-8. We are the 4 seed in the Eastern Conference. We're only a game back, though, of the 1 seed, it looks like, so that's not too bad. Reggie Miller, 26 points per game. That's a career high at the moment. 4 rebounds, 4.5 assists, 50, 38, 81 splits. Terry Porter is averaging 16 and 9.7. 3.5 turnovers a game, though, which is kind of high. An elite 3-point shooter. And is he actually taking a decent amount? He's taking 48 so far. That's not too bad. Ralph Sampson's averaging a double-double in his age 30 season. Shawn Kemp breaking out. Him and Sampson definitely the front court for the future. Xavier McDaniel, I think, has been fine. He's a really good rebounder for a small forward. And then Charles Smith is a solid 6-man for us. The bench, like I said, isn't great by any means. And if somebody goes down, we could really be thin. So I'm kind of glad we got that championship out of the way already. All right, so about midway through the season, a little bit more than that, Terry Porter has actually been the number 2 scorer, so his numbers have gone up drastically since we traded away Adrian Dantley. Reggie Miller is that guy, and that's kind of why I was happy moving Adrian Dantley for somebody that wasn't going to come in and average 20 points right away. I like the team we have. Spud Webb is currently hurt. Reggie Miller will be a restricted free agent at the end of the year. Ralph Sampson has a player option. I mean, we'll worry about those then. Also, our logo is very similar to the Sacramento Kings logo. I mean, it's really just the color scheme. Another injury for Xavier McDaniel. He's going to be out 4 to 6 weeks with a pulled left calf muscle. All right, so we are here at the trade deadline, and we are 28-11 at the moment. Reggie Miller just has been that guy. 27 points per game, man. He is insane. He's definitely one of the better players in the NBA. I know his overall doesn't show it, but his numbers are really absurd. For the award races right now, Magic Johnson's the front runner to win another MVP. Reggie Miller is there at number 5. Rookie of the Year, Gary Payton, number 1. Abdul Rauf, number 2. Doc Rivers, number 1 of 6. Man of the Year, Larry Nance coming off the bench at age 31 there for the Cavs. Or is that the Suns now? That's the Suns, excuse me. Keem Olajuwon, number 1 for Depoy. Then you have Patrick Ewing, Ronnie Cycli, and then you got Clyde Drexler, Karl Malone. Just really no Nets besides Reggie Miller being top 5 in MVP. I don't think we're going to make any trades. Like I said, if an injury does happen, we could be screwed by the end of the year, but I'm going to take my chances. I don't really want to give up any other future draft picks. I think that's been a rule of mine. I don't want to gut these teams' futures when I'm not controlling them, because I could do that, but I don't want to do that. I would like to see these teams succeed when I'm done with them. John Stockton is also just an absurd passer right now. Steals per game, Gary Payton as a rookie is literally leading the NBA in steals. That's wild. Xavier McDaniel ruptures his right Achilles. He's going to be out for the season. That hurts. That definitely hurts. So we are 41-18 at the contract extension deadline. We pretty much have nobody re-sign. I mean, we are one of the better teams in the NBA, which is nice. We are the 1 seed in the Eastern Conference. We have the 2nd best record in the NBA, only behind the Phoenix Suns. Let's hope we can still finish strong without Xavier McDaniel. All right, the playoffs may be chalk. Terry Porter's spinal injury out for the year. All right, if we win the championship, Reggie Miller is like the greatest player of all time. We've definitely been around a 500 team since we lost Xavier McDaniel and Terry Porter. Magic Johnson wins MVP this season. Gary Payton of the Utah Jazz, Rookie of the Year. So the Jazz have had some good point guards in this series. Magic Johnson for a few years. Now they'll have Gary Payton for hopefully a while. Shawn Kemp, 6th man of the year. That's what I'm talking about. I mean, he's really good. 83 overall at the age of 21. Keem Olajuwon, now Hakeem, no longer Akeem, is your defensive player of the year. BJ Armstrong is your most improved. Cody Maxwell of the Phoenix Suns is your coach of the year. And we got executive of the year again. No Reggie Miller on All-NBA first team. I feel like he was robbed a little bit. He is on All-NBA second team, averaging 26, 4, and 5 on elite efficiency. Clyde Drexler, if the Blazers make the playoffs, he's going to be here for it. But you have him, Larry Bird, Mark Aguirre, David Robinson on second team. There's third team of Stockton. Michael Jordan, okay. Jordan maybe, just not going to be the GOAT in this series. Wow, the Clippers are maybe ruining him. Maybe we got to revive Jordan's career in the next video and possibly trade for him and get him out of LA. Here is all defensive first team, all defensive second team featuring Ralph Sampson. There we go. And we didn't have any rookies there. So we are the 2 seed in the Eastern Conference. We are going to be without Terry Porter and Xavier McDaniel in round 1, which is pretty brutal. Terry Porter, 9.5 assists. There's him and Reggie Miller leading the way in steals, Sampson in block. Spud Webb is the point guard. Oh, God, Michael Koren is going to be the starting small forward. No, I can't do that. What about Wayne Cooper? I don't really know what to do. It's probably going to be Andre Thompson. I would like to get Kenny Payne still like 16 minutes a night. 17 we could do. Cooper, you can get like 15. Kemp is going to be the 6th man. He's going to play a ton. Thompson's going to get like 20 minutes a night. Let's go 35 to Smith and Kemp. And yeah, we're going to continue doing 40 to Reggie Miller, 31 to Spud Webb. We are screwed. The Heat really lucked out. Jay Humphries was on the Rockets team. He's a really good facilitator. They got Clark Kellogg. They got Manute Bol. They got Chris Morris and some other guys. But I don't know if we're going to beat them. If we had a fully healthy team, we'd sweep them. But I don't know if Reggie Miller can carry. Is somebody else going to step up? I'm hoping it's either Ralph Sampson or Shawn Kemp. We do win game 2. There we go. Shawn Kemp with a double-double. Spud Webb with 12 assists. Reggie Miller had 32 and 9. Game 3. Andre Thompson. Okay, injury he can play through. We win. All right, we end up winning by 2 points. Shawn Kemp with 39 and 11. Is Shawn Kemp going to break out with no McDaniel and no Porter? We do lose game 4, though, by 18. Reggie Miller had 36, Kemp 24 and 11 in this game. All right, well, Ralph Sampson has not been good by any means. Game 5, rubber match here. Winner advances. Loser gets eliminated since it's a best-of-5 series. Let's see what happens. We have a good first half, for sure. Are we going to blow it in the third? We blew it in the third. Now we're going to have a very competitive fourth quarter here. Are we going to get eliminated? No, we end up winning by 7. Let's go. Reggie Miller with 35. A double-double for Spud Webb, Shawn Kemp, and Ralph Sampson. And we advance to round 2 to take on Hakeem Olajuwon and the Chicago Bulls with Mark Jackson and Terry Cummings as well. Atlanta, Philly, 2 teams that have been pretty much here throughout this series. You got Phoenix and Dallas, and then you have Houston, LA. That's an insane second round, Houston versus LA. So here we go. Nets versus Bulls. We get blown out by 20 in game 1. Cummings with 27 and 20. Oh my God, they had 2 players get 20 rebounds. That's kind of crazy. Game 3, we pick up the victory by 8 points. Reggie Miller and Ralph Sampson combined for 54 points. Game 3 goes to the New Jersey Nets. We end up winning by 11. Shawn Kemp with 29 and 11. This is the big 3 now. Kemp, Miller, and Sampson. Game number 4, we're up 3-1. Oh my goodness. Reggie Miller might be the greatest player of all time if he's going to carry this team to the conference finals. Are we going to win in 5? Yes, we do. We win by 11. Reggie Miller with 46 freaking points. Holy crap, let's go. Our defense is just that good. We're going to be taking on the Atlanta Hawks, the 1 seed. Then you have the 1 and 2 seed over here as well, as the Rockets beat the Lakers in 7. Hawks beat the Sixers in 7 as well. If we just take a look here at the playoff stats, Reggie Miller is averaging 31.5 points. I don't think, we're going to get either one of these guys back. I don't know if it was going to be like a late return. No. Going up against a really good Hawks team. Karl Malone is their best player. They got Herb Williams, Del Curry. They have a solid bench as well. Here we go. Game 1, Nets-Hawks. We end up losing by 27. Yikes. Not a good start there. Shawn Kemp goes 3 for 13. Karl Malone's definitely going to give him a tough test. We do win game number 2. Reggie Miller with 35. Kemp with 31 and 12. 5 assists, 3 steals, 2 blocks. Shawn Kemp is also him. Oh, we don't go down 2-1 though. We end up getting blown out by 30. All right, so both of our L's have been in blowout fashion, and we go down 3-1. I mean, we're without arguably our 4th and 5th best players. Honestly, you could say Terry Porter's our 2nd best player, so what am I saying? And McDaniel could be number 3 or 4. Do we lose in 5? No, we stay alive. Let's go, man. Reggie Miller does not want to go home yet. 46 and 6. He really is him. And we do lose in 6, though. That is unfortunate. We lost by 23 here. Malone had 29. Byron Scott had 24 points. So Hawks Rockets in the finals. Damn, it would have been cool to see the Rockets get a championship if we weren't there. Karl Malone is your finals MVP. That means in the last 5 years, the Houston Rockets have lost 3 NBA finals. In the last 4 years. That's brutal. Robert Parrish retires a lot earlier than he did in real life. Gus Williams retires, Otis Birdsong, Kenny Carr, James Edwards. A bunch of coaches retire as well. Wow. Oh my God. Oh my God, a lot of coaches retire. Robert Parrish gets his jersey retired by the Celtics, Gus Williams by the Supersonics, and then we will have NBA.com has replaced the newspaper as the main way to follow the teams. Look at that. The newspaper has been invented. And then we have the Orlando Magic changing their team brand. Draft lottery time. Let's see who's going to be getting a top 5 pick. Every team in the lottery does own their draft pick. And the Seattle Supersonics land number 1, Minnesota Timberwolves. I also love that logo. I don't like the Timberwolves logo that much now, but the KG era one and this one I'm a fan of. Milwaukee Bucks, I kind of like that logo as well there at 3. I feel like it's a very team-friendly logo. Jazz 4, Magic 5, Nuggets 6. The Clippers 14, so they were a little bit better this year. We have our first round pick at 25. All right, so we're going to be making this trade with the Chicago Bulls. Eldon Campbell, who we took in the first round last year, my first round pick this year, and 2 future seconds for Chicago's 1993 lottery protected first. This is the 1991 NBA draft, and we're getting Will Morris as well, some center depth. He's 7'1", so they agreed to that offer. And since we didn't own any draft picks, here's how the draft went. Larry Johnson goes to the Seattle Supersonics, Steve Smith to the Timberwolves, Chris Gatling to the Milwaukee Bucks, Billy Owens to the Jazz, Jared Scott to the Magic, Terrell Brandon to the Denver Nuggets. Dikembe Mutombo fell to Boston at 10. Was he really 25 years old when he got drafted? Oh my God, he was. That is crazy. Ralph Sampson declines his player option. All right, well, we got to work on that. Loaded free agency class here with Mark Aguirre, Isaiah Thomas, and Hakeem Olajuwon. It's kind of crazy Isaiah Thomas only played until his age 32 season. We are going to offer the qualifying offers to almost everybody here. And just Webb, Payne, and Miller. So let's go here to free agency where we want to and need to bring back Ralph Sampson. So nobody else has offered him a deal. Let's give him a little bit of money. It looks like the salary cap, I think, went up a little bit. Reggie Miller will be restricted. And we do get Ralph Sampson back. I'm not going to renounce the rights on just like basically anybody here. And yeah, Reggie Miller, I'm sure, is going to get a deal. We are going to match it. Well, nobody gave him a deal. So let's see if we can get Reggie Miller back. $3.33 million a year. 2K really wants me to renounce his rights. I'm not doing that. 5 years, $16 million. Welcome back. We had Horace Vaughn 2 years ago. I'm going to try to bring him back. He's actually not too bad on the minimum. And are we going to get him? There we go. I'm trying to snag Dave Greenwood as well. So let's give him a 1-year deal. And then hopefully I can get just Payne, Elliott, and Webb back on the qualifying offers. Or not Elliott, but Payne and Webb. David Robinson re-signs with the Houston Rockets. He's up to a 96 overall. Isaiah Thomas goes to Boston. Wow, that would be like the most hated thing ever. Mark Aguirre stays in Detroit. Clyde Drexler stays in Portland. Probably going to be one for life. Scottie Pippen stays in Phoenix. Sidney Moncrief stays with the Knicks. Worthy stays with the Lakers. And we get Payne and Webb back on the qualifying offers. Reggie Miller has now joined the 90 overall club. Kemp's there at an 84. McDaniel, I guess because of the injury, regresses. Greenwood because of age. I'm not sure. I guess Terry Porter because of the injury as well regresses. All right, I guess we've entered a new era now. It is the Jordan era. It's ironic though because Jordan hasn't been that great. The Raptors and Grizzlies joined the league in 1995. The G League is incorporated in 2001. There's special 90s commentary, new floors, new uniforms, 90s presentation. Zone defense is legal in 2001. Hand checking allowed in 95. And back to the basket's illegal in 99. Yeah, like I said, ironic because Jordan is definitely not the best player in the NBA right now. So whose era is this going to be? I would say like the Magic and the Larry Bird era that like we just started with was probably the same thing. Larry Bird got 2 titles. Magic Johnson got 4. So I would say, yeah, and then Magic Johnson got 1 before we started. So I would say it was still the Johnson-Bird era. I feel like this is going to be either the Hakeem Olajuwon era or the David Robinson era. I'm not sure if there's anybody else that got drafted that will eventually get it. Yeah, it could still be the Magic Johnson era. Patrick Ewing, Clyde Drexler. We'll see who it's going to be. That's why I'm kind of enjoying this series. This will be the final season of the Nets episode here. So we are fully healthy next year, which I'm very excited for. We could see a big year out of Shawn Kemp. First game of the season against the Boston Celtics. We ended up winning by 2. Nice. Isaiah Thomas was not good enough for us. Kevin McHale, 33 years old, still really good. Reggie Miller had 33. Double-double for Shawn Kemp. Almost Terry Porter. Also did want to see the system proficiency. 3.5 stars. The draft class that will be in the next video is a big one. Shaquille O'Neal and Alonzo Mourning, 1991 draft class. Excuse me, 1992 draft class. Home game here against the Sixers. We blow them out. This should be a good year. We could win the championship again, but we got to stay healthy. We didn't do that last year. Off to a very good start. Oh my God. Why is the simulation so fast? I am not sure. It has not been that fast at all. We're 12-0. Let's go. There it is, 12-0, and then Terry Porter breaks his left wrist. So we won our first game without Terry Porter. Reggie Miller had 40. We're 14-0 to start off the season. What the heck? That is kind of crazy. The Rockets are 13-1. Maybe the competition is just that lopsided nowadays. But Reggie Miller's averaging 29.5 points. Shawn Kemp is really breaking out. And we still haven't lost. This is kind of crazy. We still haven't lost. We're 18-0. What is going on? And Terry Porter's back. I'm very confused right now. We are 21-0. Am I about to go 82-0? Am I about to go 82-0 with this team? Home game against the Kings. Now the simulation has slowed down, which means we're probably going to lose. Nope, we win. Beat Philly on the road. Beat Orlando at home. I'm just like dumbfounded right now. We're 25-0. I mean, Reggie Miller's averaging 30.5 points a game. Shawn Kemp probably should have been starting from the get-go. Yeah, this is... I'm confused. We're 25-0. This is unheard of. The Rockets are 23-3 with Barkley, Dominique, and Robinson, which is also crazy. It's going to be the Barkley era for all we know. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to play the Rockets anytime soon. We just beat the Bullets by 1. Did I break like a 2K algorithm code and we're going to go 82-0? It's impossible for us to lose. That would be crazy if so. We're going to lose one of these games, right? Nope. Oh my God. We are about to be 30-0. Oh my God, we're 30-0. What is going on? I'm so confused right now. Just keep going. Just keep riding. Okay, road game against the Rockets. That's definitely our first L, right? Oh my God, we beat them by 25. What the hell? We are 34-0. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. I didn't really add that much this last offseason. We're 36-0. Is this like the new everything? Oh my God. Oh my God. We haven't, it's the trade deadline and we haven't lost. What the is going on? We're 38-0. I haven't changed anything. I didn't even add that much this last offseason. Come again? We have the best offensive rating in the league not by far the best defensive team in the league, but our rating differential is 22.7. If Reggie Miller's not number one in MVP, how? We're 38-0, and we can't even have the number one in MVP. It's Robinson, Johnson. We got two guys. Because Sean Kemp, maybe his emergence, he's got to be number one for most improved. Billy Owens for Rookie of the Year. John Williams for Sixth Man of the Year. Depoy is David Robinson. There's Drexler and Body Divac. Most improved, no. Sean Kemp is number 5. I mean, I'm not touching this team. I'm not touching this team. All-star participants in the Eastern Conference. We got Reggie Miller. No Sean Kemp. All right. I don't know what to say. We beat the Spurs by 8. I mean, we've had so many close games. We're 40-0. What the we're 41-0. Oh my god. Oh my god. All right, Charles Smith, MCL injury. He might be fine because we got the All-Star break. Okay, Bucks are 24-19. Knicks are 27-19. If we beat both those teams, I'm going to lose my mind. Oh my god, we're 44-0. Holy shit. We're 38 games away from going 82-0. All right. Well, everybody calm down. I mean, I'm probably the only one freaking out. Magic, we beat by 4. Like, we're winning the close ones. It's not like we're dominating by any means. Home game against the Bucks. Oh my god, there it is. And Reggie Miller gets hurt. He probably got hurt mid-game, I would say. Reggie Miller played in how many minutes in this game? 36. He didn't shoot the ball well. Damn. We just started off 45-0. Wow. I mean, I wonder how many L's we're going to get this year. But we are currently 48-2. Oh, then Terry Porter breaks his thighs out 4 to 6 weeks. We lost to the Sacramento Kings by 5. Danny Manning had 18-9. Ewing at 16-10. Damn. All right, well, I think we're going to be the 1 seed in the Eastern Conference this year. I wonder how many L's we finished with. Well, Charles Smith breaks his leg. We've had a bunch of injuries this year for a team that started off 48-0, or whatever we were. All right, we're 54-0. It's the contract extension deadline. Let's bring back Terry Porter for this team, and let's bring back Xavier McDaniel. I mean, I want the Nets to be good once we're done with them. This has been very fun. We are 57-4. This is absurd, man. This is absurd. 60-4. We have 18 games left. Charles Smith just came back, and we have 61 wins. This is crazy. This is crazy. Oh, Will Morris gets hurt. He's out 4 to 6 weeks. Oh, my God. No. 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 We are 74-5, and Reggie Miller is out for the year with a left humerus fracture. You gotta be kidding me, man. Oh, that sucks. We would have go 74-5. I don't know. That just sucked the life out of me, man. That really did. Will Morris breaks his leg. He's out 8 to 10 weeks. Well, the injury bug has been kicking my ass this year. We just go 77-5. Just 77-5. David Robinson's your MVP. Larry Johnson, Rookie of the Year. Sean Butler, Sixth Man of the Year. David Robinson wins Depoy. Cliff Robinson, shout out to the Robinsons, gets Most Improved. This is the newer one. Josh Ball, our head coach, is your Coach of the Year. I mean, we did go 77-5. Reggie Miller is out 6 to 8 weeks, so maybe he comes back able to play by the conference finals, but we would have to get there. I mean, a team that wins 8 games or 77 games, you'd think can get to the conference finals without their best player. Hot Rod Williams, what a name. And his real name is John, so that's kind of funny. Any other Nets here? We get Ralph Sampson on all defensive second team. We are obviously going to be the 1 seed in the Eastern Conference, taking on the Pacers. The Kings got the 1 seed in the West at 63-19. Damn, that is crazy, man. Reggie Miller averages 30.5 points. Probably would have won MVP if he didn't get hurt. I mean, the team is still good, but it's not going to be as good. We can take a look at the league leaders this season with Reggie Miller by 3.5 points, or excuse me, 4.5 points being the leading scorer. Ronnie Saikoli, who I just can't pronounce his name, it seems like, is the leading rebounder. Then David Robinson, Buck Williams, Divac, and Sean Oliver. Porter led the NBA in assists. Wow. Scottie Pippen in steals and David Robinson in blocks. I don't even know. We could lose to the 8-seeded Pacers who have Chris Mullin, Horace Grant. All right. I mean, let's see what happens here. Game 1. No Reggie Miller, no problem. We win by 21 points. Porter puts up 31 and 12. Ralph Sampson with a double-double. Game 2 goes to the Nets. We win by 2 in overtime. Shout out to Ralph Sampson. Terry Porter with 26, 6, and 9. This guy's a god, maybe? Okay. Game 3. Dave Greenwood gets hurt, and we just swept them. We won by 4. All right, well, that was light work. I'll take that. We're taking on Philly in the conference semifinals. I feel like they always make it. Shout out to Ralph Sampson and Terry Porter. You have Atlanta and New York there, Houston and Portland, and then Dallas and Utah. Game 1 goes to the Sixers. They win by 3 in a defensive matchup. Jim Paxson drops 15. Game 2, Terry Porter Jr., can play through his injury. We do win by 15. Sampson with 21, 7, and 5. Porter with 21 and 12. I'm just annoyed how many injuries there have been. We dropped game 3. Porter had such a good game, man. Game 4 goes to New Jersey. We're alive. We held them to 84 points. Xavier McDaniel, okay, dropped 21. Game 5 rubber match. Boom. We win by 14. Do it for Reggie. Do it for Reggie. Let's go. We're in the conference finals without Reggie Miller. Terry Porter is averaging 13 assists here. When is Reggie Miller coming back? All right, 4 to 6 weeks. Ugh, that is not great. He is not going to be back anytime soon. Ralph Sampson, though, is going out with a bang. We're taking on the Atlanta Hawks here in the conference finals. You have Portland and Utah on the other side. Atlanta played them last year. Very good team. You got Portland, who's a 6 seed. Utah, who's an 8 seed. Game 1 goes to Atlanta. They win by 8. Karl Malone dominates 30, 15, and 9. Game 2 goes to the New Jersey Nets. We win by 3. We are alive, man. We are alive and well. Game number 3 goes to the Nets. We win by 12. No Reggie, no problem. Do it for Reggie. Do it for Reggie. We're up 3-1. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Come on, win in 5. Win in 5. Let's go. No Reggie, no problem. No Reggie, no problem. We're there in the NBA Finals without our best player. We're taking on the Portland Trailblazers, who still have the elite backcourt of John Stockton and Clyde Drexler. Rolando Blackman is 33 years old, but still a good small forward. They got Vlade Divac there at the 5. 16th overall pick has progressed well for them. They got Ricky Pierce off the bench, Terrell Bryant, John Konchak, and then they also have Darnell Valentine. Game 1 goes to the Blazers. All right. So 2 out of the 3 years in this video, we made it to the finals. Game 2, we win. We are alive. We are alive. All right, let's do a Reggie update. Let's do a Reggie update. We're playing great team basketball. Reggie Miller, 1 to 2 weeks. He could be back soon, that he could play through it. Xavier McDaniel, oh, that got me excited. And we won game 3. We won game 3. Oh my God, we held them to 10 points in the 4th quarter. That is kind of crazy. Game number 4, they tied up. All right, we have a series on our hands, folks. No update on Reggie Miller yet. No update. 1 to 2 weeks still. Game 5 goes to the New Jersey Nets. Boys, no Reggie, no problem. And we are here. Still no Reggie Miller in the NBA Finals. We have a chance to win it. Looks like Clyde Drexler is dealing with an injury. Are we going to beat them on the road? Let's see. All right. Terrible first quarter. Good second quarter. Back and forth third. All right. Here we go. Big 4th quarter coming up. Down by 11. 3:40 left. Down by 11 still. Down by 10. Down by, yeah, we're going to lose. All right. 28 and 10 for Terry Porter. This would be kind of out of a movie if Reggie Miller can come back for game 7. Please tell me he can. No, Reggie Miller just missed playing in the finals, man. He's day to day. It's the last possible game of the year. Let's see what happens. At home, can we do it for Reggie? Back and forth first quarter. We take a nice lead in the second, up by 7 in the third. We choke it in the third just like that. We're down by 4 going into the 4th quarter. We come out strong, up by 3, up by 7, up by 11, and the New Jersey Nets are going to win the NBA Finals without Reggie Miller. Let's freaking go. Shawn Kemp, 29 and 13. Sampson with 28. Porter with 27 and 12. Clyde Drexler had 32. It was not enough. Boys, we just won the NBA championship without Reggie Miller. Terry Porter just became him, 21 and 10. Holy shit, that was absolutely electric. No Reggie Miller, no problem. Like I've been saying, 77 and 5. That is crazy. Well, yeah, that's going to be it for me. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. You guys got to let me know in the comments which team you want to see next. The Nets are starting off the 90s, winning 2 out of 3 championships. The next episode will be the 92 or 93, 94, 95 seasons. We'll go through the 92 draft in this offseason. So yeah, we're not going to do the Nets. We got the Denver Nuggets. Possibly. I mean, first I can show you guys maybe how bad some of these teams were. So bottom of the Eastern Conference, you got Chicago. Did Olajuwon get hurt? Did Olajuwon leave them? No. Oh my God. I didn't even realize Hakeem Olajuwon signed with the Cavs. Wow, he left the Bulls. So we could do the Bulls in the next video. Alex English, Mark Jackson, Terry Cummings. I mean, we can kind of look at their team fully in a second. If we look here at the Western Conference, the Spurs are pretty bad. We're not going to do the Clippers. We already used them. The Nuggets are bad. Timberwolves, a new expansion team. The Warriors as well. Both expansion teams last time in the East, like the Heat and the Hornets, were pretty solid. Yeah, so the Nuggets are bad. I don't really care what conference we do. I would like to get Shaquille O'Neal. I think that might be the guy I try to get in the video. Mark Aguirre, top player on the Pistons. You got David Robinson there Still beating the Houston Rockets. We're not going to do them again. The Spurs have Ronnie Cycli, who's like, I don't want to say his name for that video, and he sucks offensively, but good defender, good rebounder. We could do the Spurs. Phoenix Suns would be fun as well around Scottie Pippen. Joe Dumars and the Seattle Supersonics could be cool as well. Glenn Rice leading the Timberwolves. We got the Portland Trailblazers, but they're already pretty good, so I don't think I want to do them. The Warriors have been very irrelevant in this video, so we can use the Warriors. 76ers, no, they've been pretty good. Milwaukee with Larry Bird, I would pass up on that. The Bullets, Ron Harper, Kiki Vanderway, could be a possibility. Chicago, like I said, we could be doing them. Worst team, big market, dominated the 90s, but not here, no MJ. The Cavs with Olajuwon, no. Celtics with Isaiah Thomas, definitely not doing them. We already did the Clippers, even though they're bad. Carmelo, Hawks, no, they're pretty good. Miami could be fun as well, but they were a playoff team. And like I said, I kind of want to do a team that gets Shaquille O'Neal. The Hornets were 40-42. They could be fun also. Gary Payton with the Utah Jazz. The Kings are pretty good, so I don't think I would want to do them. The Knicks with an aging Sidney Moncrief. We could do them. The Lakers, no, too good. Well, I wonder when they're going to be bad. Probably when Magic Johnson retires. Sean Elliott and the Orlando Magic brings Shaq still to Orlando. The Mavericks with Brad Daughtry. Well, they already have a center. And then here we are at the Nets. So yeah, let me know which team you guys want to see me use next down below. Drop a like if you guys are enjoying the Ultimate Rebuilding series. We're going on seasons 10, 11, and 12 in the next video. So yeah, 12 seasons so far. You guys have seen 9 total. Hope you guys have been enjoying the history of this and just kind of the saves so far. Let me know in the comments anything you guys want to change. And like I said, which team I should do next. So yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.